Nope.
Why do you always start the stream by saying nope out loud?
Because that's just a thing, apparently.
Continue! Man.
You're continuing goes so well.
Mm-hmm.
Because we totally want to be looking at this chicken and... Why are we starting back here?
Hmm? I don't know.
Is this the last save point?
Nope. We're back.
No, the game is just stupid.
The game is just bad at loading, apparently.
Game, why you be stupid?
I guess we didn't reach the autosave point. Which is weird because it did turn on the flag for us to like be able to resume from here.
But also you and it.
Anyway.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used blank. Beep. That cocaine.
Why do you think it's a giant white block?
I took a drink, thank you very much. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. How much of a secret, huh?
Salt.
No, that was the meth. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. You know, the person who you ditched for like half a day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, I forgot about that, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank!
Better than Pop.
Yep.
Like him? Like?
There are 5 words in this box, and 4 of them are like.
And yet it does make sense.
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders is the most popular kid in his high school?
How can you understand him? He doesn't have a mouth or a face.
People.
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
What? Wait, what?
Wait.
And was also the convertible. He was a convertible?
Colonel Sanders was his own convertible that he rode at the front of the homecoming parade. Yep.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if he took it slow with this new boy, like I am totally taking it slow with Colonel Sanders.
Apparently this is slow. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
I blanked out that school's name, thank you very much.
Just take another drink.
We definitely connected yesterday, and trust me, I've taken quite a few.
Do you want this to be a dating sim drinking game? Because I can draft up new rules. I still have the template from last time.
No, I'm good. We don't need to make it a game, I just need to make it drinking.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool or great.
You are a great big bastard for attempting to ditch your friend during class yesterday, is what you are.
Also, how are we a thing? We've known each other for like less than 24 hours.
We literally haven't even talked to him about it or anything.
You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Also, her eyes light up, so she changes poses.
Yep. She's just doing yoga. You know, gotta get that warrior pose in.
That's all she ever does is yoga.
Mm-hmm.
How can you cook and do yoga?
Why not?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
That's creepy. This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. And he said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. She has the cocaine!
Why does she have cocaine?
Because this lovely man decided to tell her about secret spices.
Gosh dang it. Please, Miriam, don't tell me you're high or a drug dealer.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
Gosh dang it, you're a drug dealer.
He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
She made the pot brownies. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
I don't think it's pot.
Oh my gosh.
At the very least, made of rare dried flower petals. I'm like, are you talking about, like, poppies? Are you making opium? Are you putting opium in your food?
That's also...
Opium comes from poppies, right? That's a flower.
Yeah.
So she's, like, putting heroin into her. She's the source of the opioid crisis! Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about these spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
I mean, why don't you... Like, one, we're lying. And
yes.
Two, you're not sharing his recipe if you know one ingredient.
One ingredient. That's not how recipes work.
That is not how recipes work. And, like, sharing that ingredient might help someone to enhance a different kind of recipe. Like, if you find that one secret ingredient works really well in his fried chicken, you might see how it works in, like, pasta sauce. That's a weird example, but, like, still. You're not necessarily also making fried chicken if you share what one ingredient is.
Plus, it's probably not even mostly chicken.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me! No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders!
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
I have a feeling that first one's just an immediate game over.
I mean, if you want to go for it. No, it's probably like you're just not as good. Like,
No, you probably get dumped immediately. Like, that's probably game over.
go for it if you want. Do as you please.
See, in the case that I'm wrong, I don't want to be stuck with that choice.
Like, I don't think it's an immediate game over.
I think it might be. But we don't have any option of, like, quick saving and quick loading.
I mean, we can go back to the morning.
Yeah, but that's so much work.
To press the skip button. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. Oh man, that's making me think of tabletop. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Yep, they killed your pet.
No,
And put him in the chicken.
No, I got my pet from a witch who was using Eye of Newt for, like, potions. To make them taste better, apparently.
Well, there you go. Eye of Newt! Wow!
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse.
With cherry petals flying in around him. Because that's just what cherry petals do around him, you know?
Is he from Sailor Moon?
Maybe. I don't know. Yesterday he didn't have some dramatic transformation, but maybe he was just trying to keep it secret from you, you know? Like those secret spices. Maybe one of the secret spices is Sailor Moon makeup. I forget the phrase. I'm a bad Sailor Moon fan.
Sailor what? I've never seen Sailor Moon, so I don't know what you're talking about.
When she transforms, or like when all of them transform, they like hold out their hand over like this makeup mirror compact thing, or they hold up their nails that like start transforming. And I think what it is that she shouts like, Sailor Moon makeup! I don't know. Our special guest isn't on yet, so we can't confer with her, and she's the real Sailor Moon fan.
Apparently you need to watch more Sailor Moon.
I'll let her know that, so that she knows to subject me to more of it. But we, like, skipped over the bad seasons of Sailor Moon Crystal, so, like, there's only so much good content to watch.
That's why you gotta watch the original. The totally good content that was.
It was great. I was just young. I forgot it. I loved it as a kid. I was, like, running around transforming with them.
So rewatch it.
I don't have space to run around here.
Stand back and admire its majestic glory or run to him.
Well, audience?
I don't know. Run, I guess? You decided the best way to show me how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him.
So now you're actually just trying to prove yourself to an external third party.
Yes. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of the stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good.
Nope.
Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face.
That's kind of what I expected. Which is great.
The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, Maru-chan, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy! It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? I thought he smelled like chicken.
That's what I was gonna say. I believe his natural seasoned musk is the scent of chicken.
Okay. Or is he just chicken seasonings?
Apparently it's one or the other that brought you back to life.
Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes or lean in for a kiss.
We're not doing this. We're complimenting his horse.
Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school. And maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals that you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here.
Definitely us.
But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. To really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face.
Great. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
With that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad?
No, summoning a demon good.
You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Gosh dang it. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Well?
The sad thing is, I kind of agree with her.
Who, Ashley?
Yeah. Why are you nosing into what they're doing? If you don't like them, just ignore them in the first place. Don't, like, try to sneak up and see what they're doing.
Because that's not how anime works. How else are they gonna find out?
Well, I made the last choice. It's your turn again.
Just do the first one. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
I think you put the emphasis on the opposite way, though.
I don't care.
Also, I guess that's how Van Van is good, because he knew a good meal by looking at the spork monster and running away.
He knew a good meal by killing the student. Or should I say, killing students?
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. Ah, it's a book. Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
Is that nefarious? Or...
I mean, they are pinning somebody to a wall, which could technically be...
Yeah, but then they're feeding him.
They are feeding... Okay, but he eats really anything, it seems.
Yeah, but like... It sounds more like a game of things, almost.
Kind of.
Like, is he upset about it?
Well, I mean, he's getting food.
He is getting food. He's getting potato skins. I think potato skins are pretty tasty.
I wouldn't know.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep, beep. One sec.
Blake must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. I already read... Oh, I didn't read that.
I changed it and I heard silence.
I didn't name it.
Gotta pay attention, man.
Watch it, bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything except run over your foot.
Like, technically he did.
Yes.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
How can a...
Wah, wah.
Does a mixer curse? No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. What the
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
What is with those eyes? Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem like that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Also, Colonel Sanders just sounds like kind of a dick in that last one.
You mean he isn't?
Students, please take your seats. Woof! I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. Ruff. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Ruff.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance.
So, Someone's hypnotizing teacher?
Well, the air around us is hypnotizing teacher. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders, apparently.
But not Colonel Sanders himself.
But not Colonel Sanders himself, just the scent that you have from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face.
Down, boy. Down. Off toppin'.
The fuck?
German? Ah. That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Did he train the dog?
Maybe?
Then why is he in the class?
Reasons?
Sorry, I got a little carried away. Huff!
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Huff!
You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Huff!
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Is it chicken? Well, Maru-chan? Huff!
Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter.
A what platter?
Simple. Simple. Same thing. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water? A shimmering pepper? Or a dog biscuit? I don't know.
Magic Fox!
What?
Magic Fox 17.
Oh!
Hello!
Hello, Magic! How are you? We totally want the dog biscuit.
Okay. What does Magic want?
I don't know. What do foxes eat?
Probably also dog biscuits.
Biscuit!
Yes!
Biscuit!
Biscuit!
Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when... Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron.
What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit?
I assume we're good. I am drinking a lot to get me through this. Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. Why are we unconscious so much?
Because Maru-chan makes a lot of dumb decisions.
I never even got to taste it.
Is this the end?
You fade into darkness, but something is there. The Spork Monster? Borgo? What are you doing here? I told you to go away.
It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten.
I forgot that was me.
This. I really only have like 3 characters. It's a Spork Monster.
It's a spork monster that we fought Final Fantasy style last time. Welcome to our KFC Valentine special.
You can see why I'm drinking.
We fought a spork monster that dropped a magic book with a chicken on it, but now it seems that our rivals have the book with the chicken on it, so I don't know what the fuck happened there.
You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore.
And yes,
Yes.
completely normal dating sim stuff.
I mean, if you were here for Huddleful or Dream Daddy or really Amnesia, yeah, this sounds about right.
I mean, Amnesia didn't have like a Final Fantasy or Pokemon style battle sequence.
No.
The other two. No.
But Amnesia had Grim Reaper following you around in every world.
He's not a Grim Reaper. You said you would keep saying it until proven false, and then it was proven false, but you're still saying it. Rude.
You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Which item do you want to sample?
Well, my mouse says this one.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat.
Sprinkle is just like, what are you doing, you dumbass?
MC got... The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
Man, we're like traveling through the universe a lot. All the time.
High so much. My friend. Ooh. Oh yeah, also one of the students died last time. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Ouch! So true. All you must do is... This is also only a 3-day college course.
Mm-hmm.
This student has been here, was in this course before death for 2 or 3 years?
3 years.
I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Kill Van Van?
Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
Why would you put a last of its kind pepper on a sample platter?
Well, he didn't say it's a sample platter. You come to from your daydreaming and assume it's a sample platter.
Where is it stuck in our face then? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention instead of daydreaming about Colonel Sanders.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
But I just ate. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared
via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Do we demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, or step up and tell them you're on?
I mean, normally I'd be like, this is dumb, stop it. But I feel like if we choose you're on, Colonel Sanders is just gonna kick their asses again anyway.
Do it. Yes, our rivals have very interesting fashion choices.
Yep.
The guy goes Super Saiyan half the time.
Yep.
And I don't know what's going on with Ashley over there.
Is she McDonald's? But also Team Rocket? Look, her hair.
It's basically Jessie's, yes.
It's Jessie, but more purple, basically.
Yeah, it's Jessie's with James's hair color. Because James is like hair color.
Basically. So she's just all of Team Rocket in one, and also McDonald's.
Is Van Meowth?
Is he what?
Is he Meowth?
No.
He's not articulate enough to be a talking cat. What? It's true.
Yeah, basically, she's Jessie and James's kid.
I guess so. And instead of stealing Pokemon, she's trying to steal your man.
Yes, because stealing Colonel Sanders is the most important thing. Also, we met Colonel Sanders yesterday. How is he our man? Shh. We're not even dating. We haven't barely talked to him.
Alright, let's just fucking do it.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool.
Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Mari-chan. I'll be watching your performance.
Why is he posing so much? I'm so confused.
Didn't we ask the same thing about Miriam?
No, I question why Miriam is doing yoga all day. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. I don't know how I feel about Sanders' look. Yes.
Yeah. At the end of the day, he's still way too old for us, so... Now, students. Please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Arf!
I mean, of course Colonel Sanders would be too old. His character is old man.
Yes, so why is he in culinary school with us?
Because he wants to start a business of chickens in buckets being served to people.
How innovative!
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. Always good to learn new skills. That is very fair. I mean, people.
Yeah, but he's not really learning because he's already wowed the class like 5,000 times
the
over.
first day at lunch, he came in and gave everyone a bucket of chicken, and
then everyone got high.
It was so good. We went through space and time, apparently. Like, I'm more like, why? If he's so amazingly good, why is he even in this course? Like,
I'm mostly like, why is every girl apparently like...
How do I enroll in this school? Play this game and find out?
You enroll in this school by graduating high school, I guess, because it's
the school's name is what? University of School? No, wait.
I think it was University of Cooking School. I forget the...
Of Learning.
Huh?
Academy for Learning or something like that?
Academy for Learning. I just remember it was UCSAL.
Because that name's not redundant.
Not at all.
So you just need to find the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, and you'll be fine.
Was it Academy for Learning or of Learning?
Doesn't
I don't
even
even
matter. Doesn't even matter.
At least, not until we turn on the timer! Huff!
I mean, this school has a dog for a professor. We have a small child in the class and a robot. Like, does it matter if it's 4 or of? Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Oh!
Robot students and a dog professor, this is the ideal school.
Right.
But the robot student, our best friend is into the robot students
Yes.
because we paired them together because she apparently can't decide who her partner should be.
After we abandoned her as our
Our
best
friend.
friend to go pair up with a supposedly hot dude.
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
I already forget what that quote was because it's so dumb or uninspiring.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself!
You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you can really impress him here. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Because, you know, having chicken he made and making mashed potatoes and gravy means you're impressive. Time to boil some water for the potatoes because we're making mashed potatoes.
So we're
today.
impressing him by doing the same exact fucking thing.
Yeah. Think fast. The timer runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. It's going. That's right. But how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you think Pop Pop knows that?
No. I don't think we know that. Or I don't.
The boiling point of water in Celsius?
Nope. Don't know it.
Do you know the freezing point of water in Celsius?
Nope.
Please go back to high school. And go to a proper one this time.
Sorry. I don't think that would be allowed.
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Arf!
No thanks.
That sounds kind of fun, but also like a giant health code violation.
Yes. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea because you know 2 ingredients. How many herbs and spices did he say he used?
10?
11.
I think
It's
he said
11
10
herbs
in the
and
thing.
spices.
Oh.
It's 11 herbs and spices. That's
Oh, well.
wrong.
But I thought he said 10 yesterday, like the previous day.
No, he said 11.
Oh well. I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that, and the miniature kind no less. Huff!
Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? What? Trust?
Oh,
That's
well,
wrong.
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Huff! Huff!
The air jokes in Danganronpa. Next question.
Feel like at this rate we're gonna have to redo this chapter.
Who cares? Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be the great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? Time where big dreams are born. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it.
Just want to make a Hamilton joke.
What?
I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Okay.
Hamilton. Also, apparently,
Sure.
we're scrappy and hungry.
Scrappy Dabby Doo?
Ow!
You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silent, sizzling, or bubbling?
Sizzling?
That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Marchan.
Where does that cane come from? He's actually cheering you on! Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing.
Wow.
Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders and the horse that he rode on.
I don't think I've ever been this obsessed with a person. Especially when I met a day and a half ago.
Not even a day and a half ago. How many spoonfuls of gravy would have been? What are you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition.
I didn't even have time to read all the options myself.
It was like Colonel Sanders' face, Colonel Sanders something, or Colonel Sanders. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take?
What?
What a hunk. What? I know, right?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind! Harf!
Just pick one. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
Harf! Harf! Harf!
You're really struggling to keep up because you're so focused on the guy you can't think about anything. The next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex.
Unlike KFC.
Oh. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Pretty sure that's not how you make biscuits. Yikes!
Wow.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Arrgh. You might not have any hands, but Mari-chan does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
He's not even impressed.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Mari-chan, no!
But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Or eternity.
I feel like you're probably also bleeding a little bit out of that hand, and blood's probably getting in your dough, which is another health code violation, which usually
Okay,
means that judges will refuse to eat it.
Okay, but like this entire school's a health code violation.
True!
Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
You know what? Me too. Me too, Colonel Sanders.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. Huff!
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Huff! Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Maria-chan's injury.
Pop wins. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Huff! Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert.
For lunch?
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. You know, somehow I think that, like, actually, Ashley and Van are, like, the best chefs here. Like, they're preparing, like, high-class dishes.
Except for the fact they killed the guy.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, other than Van killed the guy.
Yes. Well, if their techniques were well, I don't know about this one yet. Oh yes, that's the Ghost of Student we saw earlier. It's Ghost of Student because a student was a rude asshole and jumped in to taste Van's dish before it could get graded or anything, and stole the first bite in an attempt to get everyone's attention for once. But then it turned out that his dish, which was braised octopus, was not prepared properly and, like, poisonous, and then student died, and that's why we have Ghost of Student.
Also, that octopus was on a battle axe.
Okay, but that's so fucking cool! I would love for my food to be served to me on a battle axe.
But yes, they killed someone.
No, just Van.
Okay, Van killed someone.
I was going to ask Maria-chan to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Like, okay, that's really fucking impressive, actually.
Chocolate, she's trying to kill the dog professor.
Well, who said that the dog was going to be the one judging?
That is fair. Other than the fact that, like, he was looking at the dish being like, food?
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, if he's a sentient, like, talking dog, he should be aware of what he's allergic to.
You would imagine.
Like, at that point, I wouldn't fault her for it, because she's not making things that are explicitly poisonous. She's making things that are perfectly okay, but not for certain people.
Yes.
Or, in this case, a dog. But that's not necessarily the target audience. It doesn't make it a bad dish. If you have an excellent dish that uses nuts, but one person is allergic to nuts, that doesn't make it a bad dish. It just means that someone's allergic.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
I'm impressed. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you?
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Do we internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley? They killed before. She'll do it again.
No, she only wants to kill you.
Yeah, she really... And that's only
Like, she wants to
because
kill
she-
us so that we're out of her way as a love rival for Colonel Sanders, I guess.
Who's apparently the most dreamy guy ever.
Mm.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever.
Were we supposed to step in between them like a jealous lover? Like, even if you were dating, that'd be a little much.
That'd be weird. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and awful person.
And because at that point, he'd probably cater his own.
Yeah, exactly. From the entire wedding is catered by KFC. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now.
Yeah, does anybody remember what happened to your hand?
Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
Yes! I'm fine.
Yes.
Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. A fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
According to this game, no. That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, a narcissist.
Like, he just sounds like a dickwad. Like, I wouldn't want to date him.
I was waiting for when you were gonna do something like that.
Of course I was!
I mean, yes.
I just call out narcissism where I see it, you know? It is really fucking narcissistic.
Just add humble to the end of that.
Uh-huh. Didn't he say he was humble last time?
I don't remember. Do you think I'm trying to remember this game? I'm trying to block it out.
Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
I didn't know.
Is losing a business partner to a gunfight called failure? I think that's just called tragedy.
Nope, that's a failure on your part. Because you didn't step in to stop the bullet. Right?
He failed to protect.
Does that mean he also failed to attack?
I guess so. You know what else he failed at? Being thick with two C's. This man is
Wow.
skinny.
Wow, you went there.
I was trying to think of what else I usually see the multiple C's, and I'm like, the thick.
He is not that.
He is not. This man is skinnier than I am.
Okay, but you are pretty skinny.
I wish I was skinnier, but body image issues and all that.
Yes.
Failures of the fashion industry.
Yay.
And the fast food industry. Thanks, McDonald's, and I guess KFC.
Okay, but KFC isn't even good.
Are you saying that McDonald's is good?
No, it's not. I'd rather have McDonald's over KFC, though.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
No. It doesn't.
He doesn't.
It sounds like he's gonna hug himself instead of you, even though you're the one who just had your eyebrows fried off.
And your hand caught in a mixer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well... No, they're both really bad injuries. You should really go to the hospital, like you said.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give, which is
Okay,
only
so-
something that a rich fuck could say.
I was about to say, how rich was he born? How rich was Colonel Sanders born?
I don't know. You wanna look it up?
Sure. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. Burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Wait, is he a former criminal, too?
Maybe in this universe.
Yay!
Or maybe he just thinks his partner dying means that he's...
Was he the other person in the gunfight? Did he shoot his partner?
I don't think that's how it actually went down.
I don't know. I don't know how the fuck this went down.
I mean, that is true. I do remember hearing about that. Just as your moment grows intimate, it really wasn't, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence.
Well, it has to grow intimate because it wasn't intimate. If it was already intimate, it couldn't grow there.
Okay, but it wasn't growing anywhere. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster again! Borko?
It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back. And after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore. But I am actually a failure of Colonel Sanders. That's why I'm a giant monster of mashed potatoes and sporks.
The Spork Monster is the business partner that died.
I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I should have been placed into a defense mode. I had to. I had to make the joke.
I have no problem with this joke.
I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a sport monster, you see?
Wait, whoa. I know that you're strong. The only reason that we survived was because of Colonel Sanders stepping in.
Yes.
I don't believe it. You were a human once?
Well, no. I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kid with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Wait, so dogs are students and a professor?
Well, I mean, if they can be a professor, I really don't see why they can't be a student, because the professor had to have gotten his education from somewhere.
That's what I'm wondering, Magic. How many dogs are in this school?
Not enough, because there are never enough. More dogs.
A magic spellbook.
Precisely! I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it! If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it!
Is MC secretly a dog too? Now that would be great.
Maybe. I mean, we haven't seen them.
That is true. We haven't.
You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile.
What?
If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Is this sport monster Batman?
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Marg-chan, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss, cause I'm actually Batman.
How many Batmans are in the school?
Yes.
Personal invite? Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out.
Why did he have to call it a hideaway, though?
Because his home is a cave, just like Protocol.
He is Batman.
What? Whoa. Look at that baby picture.
Yep, I see it.
What is that goatee?
Yep, I see it. He's also got a drumstick for a rattler.
Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
Ah, yes, the special bond of this chicken statue, which corresponds to your chicken poster.
That chicken is gonna
And this candle, which seems to maybe have Japanese words on it, which corresponds to the Japanese word on your chicken poster.
That chicken is gonna jump into the fire.
The chicken will fry itself.
The chicken will make his own bucket of chicken.
Yep.
Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, and to answer how much money he apparently was born with, enough for him to live in a giant fucking house on his own as a student, apparently.
As an old man college student, yes. And yes, it's only a statue. It will not do anything bad to the place. At worst, Colonel Sanders will cook it.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining.
Imagining how terrible a bucket of chicken can be?
Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
I mean, I will say, fried chicken is more difficult of a thing to, like, prepare in a kitchen, which is probably why I'm kind of, like, I would take KFC over McDonald's still. Because I can't make fried chicken easily by myself.
Fair.
Like, I can make a burger. I can make a tastier burger. I can put a lot more interesting and higher quality ingredients into my burger. And technically I could make fried chicken, but it's just sort of a lot more intimidating to do, and you use up a lot more oil. Because you have to fill the thing with oil in order to fry it.
Gotta find out those 11 herbs and spices, though.
I can pick better herbs and spices. That's not the problem.
Gotta put that cocaine in the chicken.
Yes, so the secret ingredient is that instead of using flour to bread your chicken, you use cocaine. Yep, that's it. We found it. We found the secret ingredient.
No wonder you went through space and time.
Yep.
Holy crap. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy? Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Well?
So I'm just thinking of how, you know, at his new chicken chain and all that he's going to be starting up. You know, we made mashed potatoes with him, and he supplied the gravy. But we made mashed potatoes with him, and mashed potatoes is served at this restaurant. And so if we reveal our creation to him, is he going to just steal it for his new business venture?
Oh, right. He gave us the gravy by magically pulling the gravy out of somewhere, pouring it.
He had a little gravy dish just in his pocket in a cooking competition, because that's not cheating.
Are we sure Colonel Sanders isn't a genie?
He's not exciting enough to be a genie.
But you never got a friend like him.
I haven't, because we're not friends with him, really.
Well, are we gonna reveal it?
Pretty sure it wants us to, but I'm also just like, this motherfucker is gonna steal it and sell it as his own.
No, it's probably already something that they sell. You
No, because he
decide-
hasn't started in this timeline. He has not started this chain yet. He keeps saying he's going to start this chain.
You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you
Ice cream.
my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luke's hideaway?
I'm just gonna point out that, you know, coleslaw normally looks more dressed than that.
At least it's not steaming like the other stuff.
I mean, I would hope not if you pulled it off of ice.
I don't know what this game.
Magnificent.
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment while I try to steal your recipe for my restaurants later.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
you realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping.
No!
Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Oh, we can click on the chicken statue.
We can click on the chicken statue!
What do you want to click on?
The chicken statue!
Not this random piece of paper?
Nope, the chicken statue.
I kind of want to leave the chicken statue for last, but I don't know if it'll let us do all of them. Okay, statue it is.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize that it isn't just realistic, it's real.
That's so fucking creepy.
That is so creepy. Taxidermy? Must have been a part of Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky."
That's why Mitch McConnell is such a chicken! Oh, I get it now. I get it. I understand now. He's just honoring his state from one chicken to another.
But the state bird of Kentucky is apparently the northern cardinal. Topical. I need more alcohol.
Then pour more. Has your bottle run out?
No, not yet.
Great, then pour more.
Tap on an item.
I'm curious about this random thing on the table.
That's weird. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver.
He's also a robot!
His hair is silver?
He's also a robot. It's the only way it makes sense.
Robot Colonel Sanders. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note.
No.
Does that say, can chicken be prepared sashimi style?
It does, and the answer is no. Get fucking salmonella.
Wait, did that door always glimmer?
No, it just opened. I'm pretty sure this was like a plot point kind of thing, and then it would open. And that's probably to continue on.
Okay. Is that the business partner that died?
Probably.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. No, it does not.
They do not at all appear to be doing that. Also, that doesn't look like the current Colonel Sanders.
That looks like the actual Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
You look closely and see that there's a short inscription.
Where?
Yes. I wonder who my friend Pete is. The adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames baby pics of just themselves?
Good question. A narcissist.
Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right?
Oh, the shade.
The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt?
as opposed to an old man in culinary school with you.
Exactly. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Got the outside, the candle, the urn.
Kind of want to leave the candle and...
Kind of want to leave what?
I don't know. What should we leave for last?
The door.
Second last.
The urn.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, then you're picking what we're choosing up until then.
The candle.
Okay. Oh, it's not Japanese.
It just says scented candle.
With a
scented
flower
candle.
on it.
You pick it up and try to identify the smell.
And a little ribbon tie, just like his suit.
Power tool?
Ew.
Freshly starched collar?
Pretty sure that's usually called fresh laundry.
Piece of wood floating in a lake?
The fuck?
Summer of 69?
I'd rather not smell that. That sounds like a lot of drugs.
Of course, like the rest of this game.
Well, do you know what the summer of 69 is?
No. How do you get those scents in a candle? Drugs?
The summer...
I mean-
Oh, wait. Sorry. The Summer of 69 is a song. I was thinking
Yeah, I know.
of the Summer of 1967.
I knew the song Summer of 69.
Yes, I was thinking Summer of Love, which is 67, apparently. So I just had it wrong.
No, it's one of the secret ingredients. It's blank.
I think I really don't want to eat that now. I don't
The
want
candle?
freshly starched collar or piece of wood floating in a lake in my chicken. That
Or
sounds...
power tool.
Or power
The
tool,
scent-
yeah.
The scent of power tool in your chicken.
I mean...
Also, how does a spice smell like power tools? And
You
told
really
me
don't want to
separate-
eat the Summer 69. Yep.
Exactly. I don't know how an ingredient can smell like those things.
I mean... For a secret ingredient to smell like one of those things, it's got to be a thing that's very, very similar to those things, and I don't want to eat that. Moving on.
You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up! Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
No, we're just gonna kill Ashley and Van Van out of coincidence because we also hate them, but not for you.
Yeah, basically. Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see that I'm in the middle of something and I don't care about you? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze.
Alright, time for the urn.
Take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
Is that also a secret ingredient?
Sounds like it. Poor guy. I don't know why you would keep an urn of all your past failures.
I don't know how you would keep an urn of all your past failures.
You burn all the businesses you created to the ground and store their ashes in an urn.
How did he burn down his failed career as a lawyer? Did he, like, I don't think there's enough ash from that if you just burn, like, the law degree.
He burned his dead friend's body.
Yes. Did he burn down the courthouse? Did he burn down the office that he worked in? Did he burn down his clients? Are these the ashes of his former clients?
Burned the courthouse, Magic said.
Yes, I read that. That's why I said that.
Oh. I didn't see that.
You should keep up. Magic's funny. You should look at their jokes more.
I actually have to... I'll be back in a second.
Okay, well... Hope you're having fun, Magic. Thanks for joining us. Oh. I'll make sure he looks at that when he gets back. How's your Valentine's Day? Other than dating Colonel Sanders with us. Yeah, that's basically why we're streaming today. It was like, Sharky, you're not gonna have a date for Valentine's Day. I don't have a date for Valentine's Day. We should do a special stream for this day.
Wait, what just happened?
Huh? Oh, I was
still
having a
appreciate you,
conversation
Sharky.
with
What
Magic.
happened?
Who still appreciates you, by the way.
What did I do?
Not catch their jokes.
Oh, well, I mean, I barely catch my own jokes. What?
Yes, because you didn't catch the shipping joke until you were done.
Oh my gosh, do not bring up the shipping joke!
Aw, Magic's so nice.
It was not good.
It was great.
Oh gosh, I hated that joke. You exist, Sharky, and that's plenty.
Magic's so nice.
But what were you talking about?
Oh, I
So-
asked how Magic's Valentine's is going.
Hmm.
And I was like, yes. I said that I had gone to you and been like, you're not gonna have you're not gonna have a date for Valentine's, right? I know I'm not gonna have a date for Valentine's, so we're gonna do streaming.
You're not gonna have a date, right?
Look,
Ouch.
I know you. We went over
Ouch.
this. You're like, how do you know I won't have a date? Because even if someone asked you, you'd probably be oblivious to it, and you'd also, if you realized, be more confused than anything. And then
Yeah.
probably not accept, because you're too confused.
Want to go out? Go out where? Somebody messaged me. He's like, "How's your Valentine's?" I'm like, "I do things."
You're dating Colonel Sanders for Valentine's Day.
I'm not dating Colonel Sanders. We haven't even spoken to him about going on a date.
Oh god, yeah, no, I
Oh.
accidentally also had to cancel a date before in the past.
See, I haven't had that because people don't like. I've never got asked out.
Well, you know, I've said this story, right? My friend,
you
when I
said
was in
this.
high school, like, asked me on a date, but the way he phrased it was that his friends canceled on him to go to something, so, I don't know, do you want to hang out at the mall on this day instead? Like, that doesn't sound like you're getting asked on a date.
That is exactly not how you ask somebody out on a date.
Yeah, so I was like, in my defense, yeah, I didn't know it was a date. That's a terrible fucking way to ask someone on a date. The only reason I found out it was a date is because literally everyone else was like, ooh, it's a date. And I was like, how's that a date? That's not a date. And then I just asked him, like, can you just clear it up so I can confirm to everyone? No, see, he said it's not a date. And then he's like, it is. What?
See, I don't get asked out for various reasons.
I want to know how everyone else was immediately also under the impression.
Everyone else what?
I want to know how everyone else was under the impression that him asking me that way was a date.
Okay. When a guy and a girl go to a place together, apparently it's a date.
In that case, I have dated many people. At that point, I've dated you and ew.
I hope you said ew.
I said ew.
Good, because you cut out and that's what I expected from you.
Yes, at that point, I have gone on dates with many people, including gay guys. And I guess by that definition, it also means that,
True friendship right there.
Yep. No, but by that definition, that also means that, like, gay dates don't exist.
Yeah. No, I was with my best friend. I was dog sitting for her, and I've said this story to you before. And they had to come back because one of the dogs got loose and they stayed the night, and I was lying on the sofa, like, getting ready for bed. And she was just laying on the other sofa, and her mother was like, hey, like, basically, like, don't do anything. And my best friend was like, I will never be sexually attracted to him in my life. And I'm just like, same.
You will never be sexually attracted to yourself in your life? Good.
But her mother was like appalled that we said that to each other. Because apparently that's not something that you should ever say to someone.
If you're good enough friends, it's fine.
If you're a good enough friend, who cares? Because me and her are never gonna date.
Uh-huh.
Why would we?
And you're not a person I can use to, like, get me citizenship out of here if 2020 goes badly.
I barely have citizenship here, let alone anywhere else.
You're not the one who, is in trouble if they take away birthright citizenship.
That is true.
I'm just saying. You shouldn't be saying that.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
What?
You better read it.
You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on?
I'm going to get more alcohol. You know, I just had run out and I thought it was fine, but clearly I was wrong. I'm going to get more alcohol. I'll be right back. Now you can have a conversation with Magic.
Why is his suits right there? Why are we trying on one of his suits? I've had 2 glasses. I am somebody who does not drink often or drink a lot. I wish I tripled the amount of alcohol I've intaked right now. Because this game requires it. What the crap? How many suits does he own? How many of the same white suits does this guy own? Why does he own the same like? That just reminds me like of a show where somebody is opening their closet and it's just like the row of the same outfit and they just pick one up and just like throw it on to look the way that they always do. Why is this so anime?
What?
I said this reminds me of like shows where like the protagonist opens the closet, it's just rows of the same outfit.
I mean, there's that. But my question is, and this is why I was like, I need more alcohol. Why the fuck is MC like, ooh, a row of his signature clothing? Let me just try one on while he's not here.
And yes, he owns all the white suits in existence.
Yep.
Because white suits are the best thing to cook in.
Not like it's gonna stain from all the grease and cooking or anything.
Not at all.
Because he hires minimum wage labor to do it for him. And this is why capitalism is bad.
I wonder how much like laundry he has to do or how much dry cleaning he has to do.
Not a lot, because he hires minimum wage workers to do all the actual work.
It helps him see how careful he is in the kitchen. But that still would cost a lot of money. And in this universe, he doesn't have a restaurant for minimum wage workers yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
But he will.
So all of these...
I guess that's why he has so many of them, is because he has to keep replacing them.
That's like, somebody's glasses gets broken and they just open a drawer and pull out another one.
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep doing that. It just doesn't... Oh.
Exactly, Magic. Capitalism in a nutshell.
Oh, no.
Maybe that's why his business partner got shot in that gunfight. Maybe he was taking their money.
For workers' rights?
Yeah, he paid his business partner in bullets.
Ah! The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. That's not creepy. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
Also, no, and yes. I like Magic's theory.
Died in a worker uprising. Oh no!
The only problem with this theory is that, you know, he apparently died in a gunfight, not by guillotine.
And not by what?
Guillotine.
Oh no! I thought you were going to say pitchfork.
You gotta keep up with the times, man. It's 2020.
Is it 2020 in this?
Hmm?
Is it 2020 in this game?
No, it's probably 2019.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you couldn't find a guillotine, gunfight would work. You're right, Magic.
But how many people was he fighting?
It didn't say.
Oh, that would be a massacre then. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Good!
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
That's very awkward.
Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that that was your moment and make a big move. You tell him that you're cold, or you fess up and tell the truth. Well, we should probably tell the truth.
it's either this one or that one. But I guess we should tell the truth.
You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. That's why I'm wearing your jacket.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams, which is why I'm gonna kill you now.
Knife pulls out. Goes towards your heart. God dang it. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door because you're embarrassed that he puts his new recipe. But the thought of leaving her.
Is he actually just older Ignis?
I developed a new recipe.
The way he's holding his glasses, you know, maybe.
But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, Mari-chan.
The fact that this is all caps is still like...
Look, I tried to change it, it wouldn't let me.
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
We've only known each other for a day and a half. We shouldn't be
That is
dating.
not slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
Talk about what?
A new recipe. Dream sequence.
At least this game is, like, self-aware.
Chicken. Like all the chicken that went past the screen.
Mm-hmm. Characters riding on the chicken.
You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. How far into this are we?
This is day 3.
Okay, but like, go to the choices. The 8th bite.
I mean, this was the start of day 2, so it sounds like day 3 is going to be shorter. So we're almost done.
Okay. Just checking. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. We'll surely tell, but like, who cares? Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. It's the final day of the semester. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some traditions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is secret, how will they know? Oh my gosh, it's drugs.
It's pot.
Oh
Because
my
it's only in
gosh.
some jurisdictions.
Oh my gosh. It is cocaine.
I don't think cocaine is legal in any jurisdictions.
It's laced with marijuana.
The marijuana.
The marijuana. Oh my gosh, we were right.
God.
But how will they know? As if you run fast enough. True. How is it illegal if you aren't caught? Your thoughts
Technically still illegal.
Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Is it more fried chicken? I hear my cat's doing something. Hold on.
Are your cats whining for fried chicken? Do your cats want KFC? Oh my gosh. The revelation that KFC is just drugs.
It was not a cat. It was a roommate. I'll be right back.
It was what?
It's not a cat. It was a roommate. I'll be
It
right
was
back.
a roommate. A wild roommate has appeared? Roommate, cat, same thing. I don't think they're the same thing if the roommate in question is not a cat. I mean, it could be the same thing, but in this case, I don't think it is. Are we back in the Hustle Cat? I didn't know. Is Colonel Sanders secretly in Hustle Cat? Because I thought we were on a break from that. We've dated 3 people who transform into cats. Nah, Colonel Sanders. I think we made that joke last time too. I forget though, because I think I've actually started to block this game out. Colonel Sanders becoming a chicken would make perfect sense. But then does that mean that would that make him a cannibal for cooking chicken? And eating it? Does it make him a murderer for cooking and selling bird kind? Huh. Colonel Lecter! Ah, yes, Colonel Hannibal Lecter. The best person to order food from. Everyone raves about his dishes. Gosh dang it, Magic. Great guy. Loves to have his friends for dinner. You are on point with the jokes today. Luck? Luck?
I said good luck because my roommate's still working on stuff.
Okay. Apparently we're dating Colonel Lecter.
Sorry, I'm just catching up on Magic's messages. Yes. Well, you see, I can call my cats my roommates, but I don't think I can call my roommate a cat.
I then started making Hustle Cat jokes, which then became the chicken comments. Oh my gosh. Magic's jokes are on point.
Magic is funny. Magic should join us more often because this is fun.
Oh, Magic should take my place.
No.
Because then you'll actually be... This stream will actually be funny. Aww.
Magic should just join us. Actually, I know the Ace Discord server thing. See? I agree with Magic. Also, Magic is so sweet. The Ace Discord has some kind of like streaming channels, but I'm not really sure how they work. But it would be cool if we could get more people to join the stream. Not replace you, you're not allowed to leave. You're my co-founder, you can't leave.
Co-founders leave all the time!
Be rude.
That is something that happens constantly in business.
No, you can't leave.
Even if it would make the stream funnier.
Yes.
Please don't leave, Sharky. Bible thump.
You can't disappoint Magic like that.
Oh, I love that Bible thump emote. It's so sad.
Okay, should we continue again?
I mean, I was waiting for you.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous.
Not really.
It's fried chicken.
And some blobs of butter on biscuits.
Colonel Lecter strikes again.
Are we sure it's chicken?
Oh boy, it's steaming. Like everything else in this game.
Unlike the coleslaw.
Oh, right, the coleslaw. No, we aren't sure it's chicken. That's the thing. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. How is space and time?
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
What? How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Not your cuisine, even though I'm totally gonna steal your slaw recipe.
We haven't even finished the coleslaw recipe.
Well,
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Do we take him down a peg or flatter him?
I know the right answer, but I want
I
to
know
choose
the answer you wanted to, but the game wants a right answer.
We should just...
Sadly, there's no way to save in this game.
Well, we could just reload.
But we don't know what we'll reload to. Oh, we'll reload to this morning.
Yeah.
Take him down a peg then.
I would normally be like, oh, I won't follow my impulses. But I mean, we tagged Backseat Gaming allowed, so we got to allow it, right?
Take
Yes!
him down a peg.
Thank you,
It's
Magic.
But my mom made better. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard?
He's so angry.
Colonel,
I know what you're gonna say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Burn him as much as you... oh my gosh, Magic!
Truly, Magic has the best jokes here.
Oh my gosh!
We're just here to go through the game, but Magic's the one really being funny.
Magic's the one that's actually making it entertaining.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. I failed before because I killed him.
Look, until you Google this and tell me otherwise, I'm just going with the theory that Sanders killed his partner. Also, every time I say Sanders, I'm just kind of thinking of Bernie Sanders.
Yes. Bernie Sanders' business partner.
I'm like, always sorry to our international viewers when I'm just cracking like US politics jokes.
Colonel Sanders apparently did shoot somebody
Well, yeah.
for painting over a sign. I don't know. I knew that business partner was shot, but I don't think he shot him.
Until you prove otherwise, I'm going to keep going with that. Or his partner was killed by a worker uprising because they weren't paying them. One or the other.
What?
You know, our joke from like 10 minutes ago that Magic made.
It's not our joke if Magic made it. He hid as a worker in the mob and shot the partner. Oh,
There we go, it can be both!
Business partner, could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly.
You're next. Although
I
I
thought
feel
you
like
said
with
he-
the way Bernie is a little bit, I don't want to also say narcissistic, but like, he doesn't really share the spotlight. He doesn't seem like capable of sharing the spotlight. I'm like, Bernie Sanders might also kill a partner.
But didn't this Colonel Sanders say that we need to take it slow? Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. It was for! Waits for no one. Man, what a child that would be.
Wait, what was for?
Academy for Learning.
Oh.
That would be a weird impeachment trial.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Colonel Sanders wasn't even a colonel, so he should stop with that. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you because apparently she never shows up at your room.
I mean, considering that you seem to have like an individual. Also, I just realized. Are we also a Koreaboo?
Draft dodging Capitals faker Sanders. No,
You know, I think I'll take Bernie Sanders over Colonel Sanders.
What did I read? He actually tried. Colonel Sanders tried to get into the army by falsifying his date of birth.
So he did the reverse.
Yes, and he fought for like 3 months before being discharged.
Wow. How impressive.
But he is a colonel of Kentucky or something like that? Yes, he is a Kentucky colonel.
Yes, he has the ashes of his army camp in that
Oh
urn.
no! That's one of his failures.
Look. If it is indeed a secret ingredient, he's gotta have a large supply.
Oh no! And what were you gonna say? Are we secretly... What?
Also a Koreaboo. This
yes.
looks like a K-pop band. Don't ask me which one, but it just looks like it would be a K-pop band. Maybe it's BTS.
I don't know any K-pop bands.
I just know that BTS is really, really popular. And did a collab with Halsey.
Who?
She's a good singer.
Sure.
She has a song that reminds me of Kingdom Hearts.
Reminds you of what?
Kingdom Hearts.
Gosh dang it.
See, that's why I was like, yeah, she's a good singer. No, actually, I liked her before that, but still. More so after she released a song that, I don't know, I'll send it to you later. It has such like a Kingdom Hearts, like Destiny Islands vibe.
That's a very specific vibe. Island.
No, Destiny Islands. Specifically those islands vibe. You'll understand, I'll send it to you.
In case you don't have parents?
Where have you been?
I spent the night with Colonel Sanders.
Because I had one heck of a night! I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
I don't want to to know what you did last night with the robot? It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Didn't I just say I don't want to know what you did last night? Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Clegg by you, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
Yep. And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Following up the details of your own night is just too much to bear, so you don't bother listening to your best friend.
To be fair, she was apparently only in a panic to find you because she wanted to talk about herself.
What?
To be fair, she was apparently only in a panic to find you so that she could talk about herself. So right now I'm finding neither character very sympathetic.
I mean, is the main character supposed to be sympathetic? And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
Did he have his dials turned to polite and respectful? Did we? I don't think we did. We went into his closet and put on his clothing and then sniffed it like a
We
creeper.
snooped around his house. We snooped around his house.
Yeah, I think we were the ones who weren't very polite and respectful after, actually. I take it
we were
all
not.
back. Colonel Sanders isn't nearly as bad as MC. You what?
Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzers.
Also didn't happen.
Also, who says wowzers?
Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Wow, nice, great.
Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. Whose name is actually Bob, he's just reading it upside down.
Yes. Bob lowercase.
Bob lowercase, yes.
What's this swirly? It sounds delicious.
It's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You're gonna eat the dog?
No. You can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size, Ashley? Because I'm the biggest person at this school.
Missed a very important word.
I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Apparently we did, that's why you got kicked in the face. You've got some nerve, Marchand, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Again, not quite defenseless.
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Wow, so intuitive.
He sees you about to fight a guy!
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mari-chan, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon, despite never having gone to the hospital for it.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
I think the only likable person here is Clank and Student.
I don't think Student's likable.
True, he's dead.
No, he dove in there and stole.
That's true.
That's the reason he died. Is that
Okay,
before any grading, before any inspection, he's like, I'm gonna be the first for once, and dove in there and just stole the food.
Robots
At
are
which
the
point
only
it's
good
kind of
people.
karma. Yep,
So-
robots are the only good ones.
Clank is the only good character. What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. Unlike KFC, we put our chicken in a bucket.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Excuse me, Mari-chan. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel?
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods because my food is not fine. It probably also violates several health code violations, just like this school.
You mean it's not supposed to?
Well, I think that's why he attends this school, is because it's the only school that would accept him, because it's also filled with health code violations.
But his food sends people through space and time.
Yes, he's taking notes to steal recipes from her. Except not, because her cooking's actually too high class for him.
Oh my gosh.
He only knows how to steal recipes like mashed potatoes and coleslaw.
We have a cooking challenge. What am I gonna make? Mashed potatoes.
And fried chicken and biscuits, apparently. Never mind that you probably can't make biscuits in that time frame.
How long does it make biscuit? Does it?
Well, dough has to rest.
Sure.
So,
He's taking notes to steal recipes from her.
did
Is
you
he
only
gonna-
just read that? Because I read
Yes.
that a while
I
ago,
only
out
just
loud.
read that.
I've been reading the comments out loud!
I happened. He just. I mean, I would have put it past him.
I just want Pillsbury Doughboy to, make an appearance now.
To what?
I just want Pillsbury Doughboy to make an experience, a cameo now.
That'd be hilarious.
And then we poke his belly. And then we bake him.
Where's the Ghostbusters joke?
See you inside, Mari-chan.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you received yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
That
because
doesn't say
apparently
received.
we're gonna curse someone.
That doesn't say received.
Covered. Received.
And
same
also, we
thing.
never recovered it.
Apparently we stole it from Ashley.
When?
Yes.
Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Someone who's in love with their magic book? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the pages. MC fought a spork monster but doesn't believe in magic? Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep. Well, because our attacks were, what was it? Chow down, and what was the other one?
Cooking with love?
Cooking with love and chow down were our attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And MC believed the spork monster's story about being turned into a spork monster from a golden retriever due to a magic spell, but doesn't believe in magic overall.
Exactly. I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, probably help me focus better in the upcoming exam.
Which is why, as aces, we're like, yes! Great, scrub him out. We don't need him.
I'm like, why is a guy distracting you to the point where you would fail a final exam?
That too. I don't know what that's like.
I know you probably didn't study for the final. Get that education, MC.
Exactly!
You don't need a guy.
That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures, because apparently this is desperate.
As a side note, I would just like to make the observance that every time I look at what I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a KFC bucket over here that brings up the menu,
Yes.
it just looks like popcorn to me.
I knew it was supposed to be that, but I always saw them said, "Oh yeah, click on the popcorn."
It just looks like popcorn!
Yeah, it looks like popcorn. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Also, if you were gonna erase anybody from your memories, why wouldn't you choose Ashley and Van Van? Popcorn chicken. Does KFC sell popcorn chicken?
Now you got me looking this up.
Thanks. Thanks, dedicated Googler.
Popcorn nuggets.
When did
Popcorn
that get
came from
added as a
chicken.
menu item?
When did it?
Mm-hmm.
How should I know?
By looking it up.
I hate you.
I know.
Popcorn?
You say that at least once every stream.
KFC popcorn chicken was invented by blah blah blah. It was test marketed in the United States from March 1992 and had been launched nationwide by September 1992. The popcorn chicken is older than I am.
Child.
You're not that much older than me!
Old enough that I existed when the popcorn chicken was introduced.
It has been periodically available in outlets. It was reintroduced in 1998 and again in 2001. It was later reintroduced once again in 2015 under the name KFC Popcorn Nuggets. Thank you, Sharky. This is what I am. I am the resident Googler for a lot of people in my, a lot of friend groups.
Well, I mean, in here I mostly ask you because I have a mechanical keyboard. If I start
Yes.
typing, it pops up very loudly. I will say it says it is still available in the UK, Canada, Australia, Singapore, and New Zealand, which means it is not seemingly available in the US.
It's on their website right now. I think it's available.
Ooh, order now.
Yeah, you can order it now. It's available.
You know, just as a test, I'm gonna
Are
see
you
if it's
gonna order
available in my
popcorn?
location.
Just gotta cross the border. Oh yes, I'll cross the border to New Zealand.
Yep.
Then I can get all the popcorn chicken I need. I love because
Ooh,
I
wait.
have What?
Okay, this KFC is closed right now. The nearest one to me or whatever. But I can schedule a delivery, which means I can see their menu.
You can schedule it for our next stream?
When's our next stream? I thought you didn't want to play this next stream. I
don't
thought you
wa-
wanted to be
wanna-
done with this as soon as possible.
I want to be done
Ooh,
with this
popcorn
as-
nuggets combo.
There's a combo?
Yeah. Why are you surprised by that?
I shouldn't be.
Large popcorn nuggets with a side of your choice of a dipping sauce, a biscuit, and a medium drink.
Interesting.
Sadly for them, I am almost tempted to eat fried chicken after playing all this, but the one nearest me is actually a Popeyes, not a KFC, so
So just order from Popeyes.
backfiring.
Despite this game.
Also, the Popeyes will probably be closed by the time we're done today, which means at that point I'm going to like Safeway and getting grocery store chicken.
That's why you order your food now for delivery.
Yeah, but the place is closed, so I can schedule a I can schedule a pickup for like tomorrow. But by
Yeah,
tomorrow I'm not gonna want it.
You order delivery from Popeyes.
I don't know if they would allow that. They're literally like across the street from me.
Anyway, get back to the game. Stop ordering chicken!
I'm not ordering chicken. I'm just looking at the chicken I could order for tomorrow, but I don't want it then.
God dang it. What is this stream?
What do we ever do on this stream? Sorry, I just clicked back to Twitch and it said, Magic said, combo!
Yeah, I read that.
No, you just said combo.
No, I said combo.
Well, you didn't say it Latin.
This stream is a gift, Sharky. It's a gift. I
See,
don't know if it's
Magic
a
likes it.
I don't know if it's a gift that keeps on giving, though.
It gives you alcohol.
I don't know if that's something that you want to keep giving.
I want it to give me alcohol. Instead, I bring
Magic does-
alcohol.
But Magic said that they don't have alcohol.
Well, Magic just gets us acting drunk even though we're sober then.
Anyway. Do we cast a forbidden spell or don't do it after all?
No. Why? Why are you so distracted in the first place? Why can't you just learn to not be distracted?
Because hot guys are hot.
Hot guys are not hot.
Do it! Do it! Magic wants us to do it.
Magic wants us to do it, but I'm just like, but I don't understand the concept of needing to.
My favorite thing is when you switch off and I see desktop. There's a guide for what happens if you use the spell.
Oh yeah, I mean also in the suggestion of like community content is a guide for how to stay friends with Miriam while romancing the guy of your dreams, and I'm like, I don't know, I think we did it. I think we already did it.
It probably doesn't want you to do it because, you know, you
Okay,
forget.
so here's my perspective. MC's still thirsty as fuck.
Yes.
And so even if we do it, she's gonna turn around and like fall for Colonel all over again. That just sounds like a pain. So at that point, the only thing you've forgotten are the secret ingredients. Because at the end, this isn't a spell to turn them aloe, or to turn them ace. It's just a spell to forget specifically only Colonel Sanders. I feel like that's silly.
maybe she'll fall in love with Miriam, or you'll fall in love with Miriam.
No, Miriam's in love with Clank, and we can't get in the way of that. We're not going to be a homewrecker, okay?
But apparently she doesn't know where she stands with Clank.
Okay, but we're not going to be a homewrecker. They went on a date. That's more than we've done.
Fair. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. What if you accidentally fall in love with Clank? You're a homewrecker.
Still a homewrecker?
Fall in love with Van Van. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry, reach for some old homework to give him a snack, or dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens next.
You'll never guess how Sprinkles reacts.
Just watch him. Don't give him homework. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Squirrel! Sprinkles turns pale and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence, I told you to never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named Terrence?
You know, I just feel like
Terrence
way this-
Beauregard.
the way this is going, we may as well be playing Nameless.
We may as well be playing what?
The doll game.
Ugh.
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
Enemies to lovers, Terrence and Sprinkles. After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence, that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Or is it lovers to enemies?
Enemies to lovers. Also, you keep misreading things.
I don't care.
I know you don't, but you should.
We're not professional here.
Yeah, we're professorial.
Professorial.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Ari-chan, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see,
What did we do? But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the classroom. Sprinkles is interrupted by a blah blah blah.
I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzzz, bzzz. Yeah, well that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Beep.
Help! Help!
Beep.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, but then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Zzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker? Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
That sound effect is back. And I guess that means that at least it should be a clean, like, fresh sneaker? Since he doesn't wear them.
That's still not that good.
I mean, it's not, but slightly more hygienic.
Not nutritious. In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Yeah, deep friend footwear.
I mean, he probably found it on the streets, so...
No, maybe he bought fresh, clean shoes.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Is it really a breakup if you've known this robot for 2 days?
But they went on
one
date. Totally a breakup. Mm-hmm.
And this is why you don't go official exclusive after one date. Or before the first date, because it sounds like before the first date.
This sounds like high school or like middle school.
Yeah. Not like university.
University of Cooking School.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like University of Cooking School. It sounds like Middle School of Cooking School.
Middle School Cooking School Academy for Learning.
I don't know if you can call it academy for middle school. Classroom for learning.
Technically, the school I went to had the word academy in it.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I went to public school. Well, that was unfortunate. Harf! But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Ruff! TM! Trademark!
It's trademarked.
Trademark! Ruff! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Huff!
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay! I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor! How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of our frustration is such a silly boy robot.
I forgot that her cooking style is making everything tiny.
Is what?
Is that she does tiny cooking.
Yeah, she does tiny cooking.
I forgot about that.
You should remember every detail about this game. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me! Oh darn, all of our secret plans.
Of dumping her for Colonel Sanders?
I mean, we were already doing that.
Of course not! Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
It better not be Pop. You would be facing pedophilia charges.
Yeah! Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
Maybe I should have soup for dinner. I was going to make pasta, but maybe
Oh
soup.
right, I didn't have dinner.
You should eat dinner.
It's almost 1 a.m.
Okay, Anne.
It's not dinner time at 1 a.m.
Why not? Pretty sure I've had dinner at 1 a.m. before.
That's not how dinner works.
Why not?
Because that's not the rules.
There are no
I
rules.
didn't even read that. You decided to head to the arena early to practice the dish. Besides, time is an
See,
illusion.
Magic has got it right. Time is an illusion. You gotta just eat dinner. Just gotta eat properly. 3
Sorry,
meals a day.
I'm not an illusionist. I play barbarian.
Yeah, you're just under the illusion of time. No one said you were casting this illusion.
Well, how do I break the illusion?
By eating dinner whenever the fuck you want.
I wouldn't even know what to eat.
Food.
I mean, food's overrated.
No, it's not. Food is wonderful.
This bucket of chicken this game keeps trying to make me buy isn't really helping my appetite.
Okay, you should eat something tastier than that. But still.
I don't know. I think when I was younger, I preferred my family's cooking over the bucket of chicken.
Really?
Yes.
That's kind of surprising.
Really?
Yeah. Based
One,
on
I'm
what
not
you've sent me, I feel like the bucket of chicken is better still. At least it's
I'm not-
edible.
Okay, but one, I'm not a fan of chicken since I ate that for almost every meal.
Yeah, apparently you're not a fan of a lot of things. Seeing as because of how bad they made it, you're also not a fan of pork or beef or fish.
Yes. Yes. And then frittata made me sick.
That just makes me sad. I want to send you a frittata.
That'd be hard.
Okay, I'll ask your roommate to make you a frittata.
Don't do that.
Why not?
This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will. A test of courage. A test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. I don't know why we added supposed man in there. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Maruchan's famous chicken pot pie.
Ah, yes. Another recipe for Colonel Sanders to potentially steal from us. Great.
They have pot pie at KFC?
Yeah,
Did not know that.
it's a thing.
Hmm.
I don't remember exactly when they added it, but it's a thing.
Sorry, I'm not looking that up.
You don't need to.
After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. Just like the mashed potatoes. And you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do,
You realize that you fucked up because you didn't let the pot pie dough rest either, because you apparently never let your dough rest. God, why?
your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders and his cherry blossom petals.
I mean, no wonder. Because he's ruining your food by getting blossom petals into it.
Ugh.
You don't want your chicken pot pie coming out like cherry blossom flavored.
What kind of magic is he? Would that be prestidigitation to make the cherry blossoms appear?
Mari-chan, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
That's why we're
And you
preparing
never went
for
to
it.
the hospital for your hand.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. Looking at my station and picturing victory.
I am not big into visualizing success. I feel like that sounds stupid.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
And you are not funny, Sanders. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off.
So just share it now and get it out of the way.
Visualizing success is an illusion. What isn't an illusion, Magic?
Food.
I don't know. I think from where I grew up, food is an illusion.
No, see, the problem is that their food was an illusion because they made some not food and tried to call it food. But food in general is not an
Food
illusion.
is an illusion.
It's not an illusion. You no longer even live with them.
You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. Nothing, every experience is interpreted by your brain, preventing you from truly experiencing reality. Jeez! But that decision gets hard to stick to when...
You should join us more often, Magic. Then I'm not the only one making, like, horrible, depressing jokes.
Jokes?
Huh?
Existential jokes?
Having existential crises, maybe. I don't know. Do they still... No, it was great. Don't be sorry.
Are you a bio nerd?
I mean, I can see how it's a bio nerd joke.
I could totally see how that's a bio nerd joke.
But it's a great bio nerd joke, and you shouldn't be the least bit sorry. You should love yourself for who you are.
Okay.
Also, that's really smart, and that's really cool.
That is insanely smart. The oven timer goes off behind you. Do we ignore it? Or do we fess up about your practice dish?
We definitely fess up, because otherwise we're gonna start another fucking fire in the kitchen.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
And it's no more oddly specific than the number of yards in a mile, so.
Which I can never remember.
Me neither. That's what Google's for.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. My nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. And in this case, TLC may also be an acronym for a street name of another drug. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
I was trying to think of what drug joke I could make with it. The moment of truth.
I mean, look. There are drug names like Special K.
Cocaine!
3 secret ingredients.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no. Thyme's not really a secret ingredient in a chicken pot pie, I guess. Probably. I don't know. I don't make that many.
People are supposed to use seasonings.
Supposed to.
Also, lemongrass?
Lemongrass sounds like it would be pretty good, actually.
I've never heard of it.
Wait, you've never heard of lemongrass?
Yes.
Right, you're white.
Yes, I'm white.
If you look at like Asian cooking, especially if you look at sort of like the Thai and Vietnamese area, it's pretty common.
What would you expect from the whitest white guy?
You're not the whitest white guy. You're not that pale, I think.
You think?
I don't know. 90% of the time, no. 99% of the time I talk to you, I'm talking to text.
That is true.
Especially seeing as your profile pic is no longer a person. It's a fish.
Yes, I am.
I made that fish.
My best friend is still questioning why it's a goldfish.
Shouldn't she know if you're a goldfish?
False, Sharky. I'm the whitest here. Sweetest descent in the upper Midwest. Can't get any whiter than that.
Ooh, upper Midwest.
Oof. That's fair. That is very fair.
I'm from Chicago technically, but I don't think that counts as like Midwestern white. Also, I'm not white in the first place, so that probably doesn't
I thought
count.
Chicago was the Midwest.
It is.
Okay.
It would probably be upper Midwest. But the thing is, when people talk about like Midwestern attitudes and like Midwestern cooking and stuff, it's not really Chicago.
No.
Chicago has deep dish pizzas and hot dogs. It's not really what people are usually talking about when they're talking about Midwestern cuisine.
East Coast, so can't really. Nothing special happens here.
Okay, you have fucking New York.
And I've gone to New York how many times?
At least one, because I dragged you there.
No. Twice! Because you dragged me there.
What was the other time I dragged you?
Uh,
I know the movie. What was the other time?
then
Lobsters, depending on what region of the
Very-
East Coast.
the first time I've had a lobster was last year.
Did your roommate bring back some?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
The second time was when we all went to that concert and we went to New York for a little bit.
I'm like trying to remember.
It was the one in Jersey.
Did we go to New York before that? I like don't even remember.
Yeah,
I believe
yeah,
you, I just don't remember.
Yeah, we did.
This is the problem. I like don't actually remember all of the interesting things I do. And then I just forget I did them.
But yeah, that fully depends. Where I'm from, no. There's no lobsters anywhere.
Yes. I mean, for East Coast, like technically that includes like Georgia and Virginia. Not exactly places that you associate with lobsters. Like far north of East, like the much northern areas of East Coast will have a lot more of that kind of seafood. In particular, Maine,
Yes.
as your roommate
Uh,
loves to describe.
But where I'm from, there's really nothing. I think where my grandmother grew up used to be swampland. So, there's literally none.
Did you read the thingy already? Sorry.
The moment of truth, yeah.
Wow.
It's not steaming.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted.
Like,
I've always
it
loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
used to be swampland. Isn't swampland anymore?
No crocodile for you.
No. It got bulldozed over.
Is it Florida
for-
that eats crocodile, I think? Or it can.
Yeah, I think so. I've actually had at the train station they have a place with they can have, I think it was one of them in Gumbo, and I've had it.
Wow, for once a thing that you've had that I haven't.
It was because I got dragged there by somebody else I know. The developed former swamp, if you know.
Yeah.
Fair.
Look, the city you're in has plenty of food, you just don't eat it.
Sorry, where's the nearest place? I told you that the nearest movie theater was 3 miles away.
Okay, I'm not doxing you, so.
Like, in the middle, I'm like next to the middle of nowhere. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the grand rules.
There are no rules. Except to cook with everything you've got.
Can we cook with the blood of our enemies?
Yeah, if you've got it.
Cool, Ashley, come over here. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll
Sorry.
push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top
Yep, Hannibal style cook-off.
Also, her knife has a key, like, a chain with an emblem, and I'm like, is her knife a keyblade?
Maybe.
Is that the form of her keyblade right now?
Maybe.
But yes, we are going to go Hannibal. We'll have our enemies instead of our friends. Medium has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small.
Remember, her cooking style is tiny cooking. Like YouTube. And Facebook.
Like YouTube?
Oh, have you never seen those videos?
I don't get suggested cooking videos. I'm not the one.
I mean, I don't watch them because I don't find them that interesting, but basically they make teeny tiny versions of dishes. Like hamster-sized versions.
Do they feed them to hamsters?
I've literally seen like a burrito for a hamster, which they then fed to a hamster.
Interesting. I've never been suggested that. YouTube knows that I don't care about hamster food. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his lemons and spices. He's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10. Are we Star Wars now? Are we gonna go fight an AT-AT?
Yes.
With a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious and anime. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air?
Yes.
What?
Egg wash. Not wash. Wash.
Wash.
Egg wash.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, Baster Blaster!
To see if the good chicken is the wash.
Sure.
Yes. That wash. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin?
Ugani's pretty good if you get it fresh.
Never had?
I had it in Japan.
Of course.
I've also had it in the US, but generally in the US I don't really trust it because I think the first time I had it in Japan, the first time I had it, I think it was in Japan, and because me being a fucking nerd, I did it because I had seen it mentioned in like a video game, but yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. What's your point? Anyway, I had seen it in like a video game. I was curious, and so I wanted to try it. And the first couple times I tried it was from not like a bad sushi restaurant. It was conveyor belt sushi. And I tried it a couple times there where it had this weird aftertaste that was kind of unpleasant, like pretty unpleasant. And so I was like, oh, is it supposed to taste this way? It doesn't seem very good. But I gave it one more try when I was in Kyoto at a different sushi restaurant that was actually cheaper, I think, but like better. They had more of a variety of stuff as well. And when I tried it there, it's pretty good and it didn't have the weird aftertaste. So I'm pretty sure it's a freshness thing. But you're a lot more likely to get fresh sea urchin in Japan, I figure, than in the US. So I usually don't have it here. Although I have found one restaurant, actually, that does a pretty decent job of it here, where I am. Anyway, all this to say, sea urchin is pretty good when it's actually fresh, and that I guess Van's cooking specialty is seafood.
Yes.
The previous time he did octopus, and now he's doing sea urchin.
Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray. I can't
She's
read.
not Miriam.
Off the tray with lightning speed.
And I guess her style is pastry,
Desserts.
which is actually, honestly, kind of impressive. Dessert and pastry is hard. Shallow personality spatula! Wow.
Wow. Even Clank gets in on it.
High tile pressure point chicken cooking technique. Bzzz.
When did he learn to speak? Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold!
We mustn't let it happen, or the implied uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Did he just murder the robot?
I think the robot was about to self-destruct and he just cleared the robot out so that no one else would get hurt. Actually, the question is Van going to get hurt from this? Is this how he dies?
As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley... You notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide?
Is it killing again if the robot was already going to self-destruct and they just allowed it to happen? Actually, I don't even know if they allowed it to happen because they unplugged him. But I don't know if he has like an internal battery. So if he doesn't have an internal battery to keep him powered while unplugged, they may have stopped his self-destruct. In which case they saved someone from suicide.
True. Brain. Dying. Game killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost all brain cells, all one brain cell I had. You've got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, Even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I think this game is calling you evil magic. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way.
You've made the mistake of trying it the easy way. It basically cost you your hand.
Our hand's fine. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
Therefore sabotaging you with, distraction, I guess.
The game knows the truth.
I believe in you, Maru-chan.
I don't think you're evil magic.
I don't think you're any more evil than I am.
And I don't think you're evil.
Remember that for the next time you call me evil. Or say you hate me.
Just because I hate you doesn't mean you're evil. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Maru-chan, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Unlike the guy who just showed up in your life 2.5 days ago, you should really care about my opinion more because you shouldn't be such a shitty friend.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you instead of cooking. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
One, I don't think that's how it works, and two, isn't that cheating?
It is how it works. Surface area.
Isn't that cheating?
That's a bigger concern.
Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied, and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? No, my noodles.
Also, we said it was a secret ingredient.
For chicken.
Yes, for chicken, which does not necessarily mean that it's good for noodles.
Ah, yes. The cocaine in the Eye of Newt.
Yep.
In the mac and cheese. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Luckily, noodles are one of the simplest things, and you can just toss this batch out and make a new one.
Well?
I'm sorry, the spork monster that I voiced is named Borko, not Steve.
Same thing!
Nope, I think you have to take a spork monster.
No,
You were just
no,
saying that
I
you
got
only
enough
have like
voices.
3 characters.
I got enough voices.
Nope.
What are you saying, nope?
I am saying nope.
I hate you.
I know.
Always.
Yeah, Magic, join us.
Ah, yes, just jump into this Discord call real quick.
If it didn't require, like, publicly voice. Actually, I guess Magic could probably PM us their Discord. Although then we'd have to, like, redo the Discord call.
It is
Somehow.
I, Steve, the Spork Monster.
Yeah.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
You can hang out, just in the audience stands.
Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
Does that mean that newts are just walking magical potions?
Apparently! Just
I mean, I'm
adding
fine
an
with
item
this, just-
into something can magically summon a spork monster. I'd love to. I've also wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school when I had fallen asleep during scare tactic class, so when I woke up,
I was in Monsters University.
I still haven't seen that movie.
It's pretty alright.
Mike Wazowski! He toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
But which eye did you stare into?
I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Do you summon extra power from deep within yourself, or give up and drop out of culinary school?
Wait, do you hear the music this time?
No, I don't. It went away.
Like, wait, really?
Like, I don't hear anything. I'm being, like, serious.
Okay, I'm sorry for... Actually, I'm gonna just temporarily mute you on the stream so that I can turn up the volume so that you can maybe hear through my speakers without, like, blasting out Magic's ears.
Yeah. Don't destroy this vibe, please.
Now do you hear it?
I can only hear it when you're talking.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah,
Why
blah.
does it sound like... I appreciate concern for my ears. Of course we appreciate ears.
It's great music.
Why does this game have that music?
Okay, so this is why I was like, wait, you really don't hear it? Because this is what was playing when Van was, like, attacking you with this battle axe dish. This is what was playing during the last cooking battle, and I was like, you really don't hear this?
No, I don't.
Now you do.
What the crap?
Yeah!
Anyway, back to you.
Okay. Let me turn the music back down. Oh, actually, I just realized that I was still unmuted, even though I muted you, so that was just me.
You were just talking to yourself.
Yep.
Good
No, I was
job.
talking to Magic. Who can now hear the music again, presumably. Wait, Magic, do you hear the music? I'm assuming you hear the music, because it's tied to, like, whatever desktop music is playing, I think.
I can hear it through the
Yay! We've all heard the music now. It's great music.
Do we give up and drop out of culinary school the third day in?
On the final day of the entire semester, and I get... Does this school have multiple semesters?
No.
On the final day of this one semester school?
Yes. That's what made the student going here for 3 years, like...
Yeah. Summon extra power deep within yourself.
I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body and you go Super Saiyan.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't really use orange cheddar in my mac and cheese, so my mac and cheese never turns orange. It's always like kind of white, and so that just makes this kind of ironic.
Mac and cheese orange hair.
Also, even when I think of mac and cheese, unless it's like Kraft mac and cheese, I'm probably thinking yellow more than orange.
Yeah. Say.
Oh my god, KFC just serves you Kraft mac and cheese.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Also, I kind of want mac and cheese now. But not theirs, mine. But mine's gonna take too much time.
Yeah. But time is an illusion, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be hungry. And hunger is less of an illusion.
I think hunger is an illusion. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Maru-chan, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out because student has appeared.
Well, you can't outshine Colonel Sanders, so...
You interrupted my spiraling monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. Begin to levitate off of the grounds. Energy courses through your body.
You become yet another anime character.
You know that with this power you can do anything.
The power of friendship!
Oh my gosh, you're not. Please don't. Except, turn back time. It should be super useful because while you are powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, dear Maru-chan. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Because cheating is allowed.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
Are we in a boxing match?
Yes. That's why it's a cooking battle. We are cooking while boxing, obviously.
Is that another thing that Timmy has earned?
Yes.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
And then he just stands there. How supportive.
Good job, Sanders. Good job.
I'm here to help.
I don't know how much that staff can do. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
There are no rules, according to the dog, right?
That is true, there are no rules.
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy.
Oops, sorry.
Good job.
My finger slipped.
Well,
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
I'm sorry, I think you're too capitalist to support unions.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I need to check now. Has KFC ever worked against unions?
Probably.
KFC anti-union.
Are you really looking this up?
Yep. Oh,
Oh?
interesting.
What?
Okay, so this is the UK site, so I'm not sure if this applies to America as well. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Great Britain, Limited Modern Slavery Statement 2017-2018. This statement has been published in accordance with the Modern Slavery Act 2015. It sets out the steps taken by KFC and other relevant group companies, KFC, from May to December 2017 and January to December 2018 to prevent modern slavery and human trafficking in its business and supply chains. Our previous modern slavery statement can be found here, blah blah blah. Okay, no, that's about like preventing human trafficking. McDonald's, KFC could allow Chinese unions. That's from like 13 years ago.
It's all just an elaborate plot to steal our recipes. It's all an elaborate plot to steal all of our recipes.
Yes.
Because he can't find his own recipe.
I mean, the truth is, what has he made in this game so far? He has made
Fried
chicken.
And chicken.
The mashed potatoes were ours, and he just pulled gravy out from somewhere.
Uh-huh.
We don't even know if he made that gravy or if he just like had it stolen from someone else's dead body.
Sanders will never help you from the good of his heart because there is no good in his heart.
He's a capitalist. What else did he make? I like don't know what the
Biscuits.
fuck else he makes in this
He
game
made
so
bi-
far.
He
You made the
biscuits.
coleslaw, you're making the pot pie, you're making the mac and cheese.
It's only been
You made
and fried
biscuits.
chicken.
Huh?
He made biscuits for the
Oh,
breakfast.
he made biscuits for breakfast.
Yeah, so he's only made biscuits and fried chicken.
Time's up, students!
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for.
With Sanders having done nothing to help us.
Exactly.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? Woof!
Did you see what happened to Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I am flying!
Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind her?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now! Huff!
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. Huff. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Huff!
You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but they're stunned because he was forced outside after being unplugged.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students, because there were only 6 students in this class.
5.
5?
Van, Ashley, Miriam, you, Colonel.
Then why does it say only 4 remaining students?
There were 8 students, remember? One died!
No, but you just listed 5 remaining students.
Maybe they're counting Ashley and Van Van as one person.
They make separate things. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester because I am a dog, and so 3 days is actually 21 days.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef! Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles! And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
I'm so glad I never want to play this game again.
We never have to, again.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste of the soup that my dog tongue has touched? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Ruff!
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Mario-chan, for helping me to believe in myself. Man, you're up. Ruff! Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-cured orchard shell topped with caviar.
Again, that doesn't look bad. I think that looks pretty good.
I wouldn't know.
Uni is, well, okay, so the sea urchin is this whole shell thing that's spiky and all, right? But the part you eat is just this, and it's got like an almost custardy sort of texture.
Well,
and
you said over smooth egg custard.
It would be better if it was served on an axe. That is true magic. Unfortunately, the food served on an axe is last time, and this time he just used the axe to cut open the shell.
Yes.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Arf!
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think? Arf.
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is a kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
What?
Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all their needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
That seems wrong, but okay. Ouch! My tongue! Arf!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue.
Trying to kill the professor!
Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events. Who'd have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
I don't know. Why don't you grab a spork? Because you're going to need one for Mario-chan's dish.
Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour?
I'm still on the side of, like, personally, I think Van and Ashley's food looks pretty fucking good.
Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Oh, he went Super Saiyan again. One last time.
One last time. He went Super Saiyan into the night. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Ruff!
Next student!
Ashley, it's time to step up. Ruff!
Now describe your dish. Arf!
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Again, that looks really fucking impressive. Also, sugar work is hard. Like, of all the dishes, I gotta say, huh?
Where do you find the time?
Which is what makes it impressive.
Or she cheated.
I mean, she did cheat, except it's not cheating if there are no rules.
Dang, Ashley deserves to win this.
Right?
That is very impressive.
Look, the professor himself said that there are no rules, which means you can't cheat because there are no rules to break.
What if you pre-cooked?
He said bring everything you've got. If what you've got is something you pre-cooked, I think that still counts.
Playing by the law, not the spirit, huh?
That's how you win legal arguments, right?
That is true.
But, like, that's not even counting the beautiful... Like, meringue is a difficult technique. Sugar work is a difficult technique, especially in just, like, these smooth, beautiful lines that connect all three, evenly spaced and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She topped it with blueberries and stuff. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Harf! Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food? At a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Maria-chan? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job in cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. ...
But isn't taste one of important things when cooking?
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged, Arf! You are disqualified! Arf! I guess she doesn't deserve to win it, after all.
Like, taste is important.
Well, we don't know that it doesn't taste good. She's just prioritizing the appearance and saying you can't eat it.
But, like...
Just read your line.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
At this point, I'm like, let's get this over with, because I'm hungry and I need to make dinner still. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
Okay there, Van. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
I don't know, that just sounds like being a woman. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself first.
I was looking for her. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs? Ruff.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
Has become something else.
Oh, it's one of their special combo bowl
I've
things
never
that I saw in
heard
the
of this.
menu.
I've never heard of this.
I mean, it's not that far off from what I used to get from like Wawa, so I think it's fine. I haven't tasted it from KFC.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced.
You're old.
So delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class.
Everyone.
You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. I open now.
Even the ones that are disqualified? Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension because apparently that's just a recurrent thing.
Yep.
You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item.
Which he will also steal.
That happens when you use cocaine in your food. I assume. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance.
Yes, the Van and Ashley.
When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef because you did nothing.
I mean, you made the mac and cheese. Literally all Colonel Sanders did was stick fried chicken into it.
Because apparently that makes everything amazing because of the cocaine.
I guess if you put cocaine in your food, magic's right. That happens.
Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better? How could they be better than this one?
Also, at that point, you would only be competing with Miriam because you and Colonel Sanders have created a team.
Say that again?
If there were more battles, the only ones competing would be your team of you and Colonel Sanders and Miriam.
Yep. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on, apparently. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Doug is in the house! Oh, 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 oh!
What is this game? You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Oh my god, they have an outfit change.
Oh my gosh. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains.
They have an outfit change, and also they're both in shorts now.
And also what?
They're both wearing shorts now.
Yes, they are.
Although I guess, like, Ashley's outfit, the only problem with it before was mainly that she had the boob window, but otherwise it was like a normal chef outfit. And this actually looks like a relatively not that surprising outfit for her. Like,
It still has the boob window.
it does, which is still not the most appealing, but it's less surprising.
Yeah.
For, like, because the thing with the boob window is, like, what if grease gets in there? What if your cooking splashes into the boob window. But if you're not dressed to cook, it's less egregious.
Van Van's just Van Van.
Van Van's just Van Van.
For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Ghosts like to party too. Yes, they do.
But I'm not a ghost. I'm still just student. And since I didn't actually ever cook anything, I didn't graduate.
Then how did he keep popping up in, like, Colonel Sanders' house and stuff?
I've been
That's creepy.
stalking you.
Oh, amusing. Ruff.
But now that everyone is together... It's the Spark Monster! He has totally mellowed out.
Which one?
I'm gonna go with you.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
I love him.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off.
Having not graduated yet again because he wasn't at the battle.
40 years running.
Yep.
Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great.
Yeah, you don't need no man or robot man.
A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Looking at the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown?
Welcome back, Pop. Arf! I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. Arf! So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Arf!
Oh, now I get it.
We get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Ruff!
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Bzz.
Wow, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. Beep!
What?
He's not a robot, he's an alien.
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return.
Aliens like to party.
Aliens do like to party.
Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
Yes. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
Ain't that the truth? A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives with his cherry blossom petals.
And also late. Howdy, classmates. Oh my god, he's in a t-shirt.
And that red marker still is there.
Yep.
Just like the first day you meet him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal of chicken. No bow tie though. Yeah, no bow tie.
He's casual, Colonel
Yeah,
Sanders
this is
right
casual
now.
Sanders.
He's casual Sanders.
gosh.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken, which looks exceedingly mediocre here, as do the biscuits and the mashed potatoes and the coleslaw. I still do not know why this coleslaw is so underdressed, except that I stole a recipe from MC for another underdressed coleslaw, so I guess that's it.
Are you having fun?
I'm hungry. The end?
The end?
Please be the end.
No, it's not the end.
God damn it. I'm hungry. I need to make dinner. I still need to cook my dinner.
Feast on their delicious chicken dinner. It's mocking you. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Mari-chan, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
You should be like Miriam and just do whatever the fuck you want without waiting for a man, but okay.
I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Why is he sweating and looks so, like, horrified?
Because he doesn't know how to dance. All he knows is how to make chicken. Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk. When did it become spicy? I thought it was chicken.
Well, I mean, his fried chicken, I guess, is supposed to be spicy, even though I feel like KFC is not actually spicy.
A tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
No.
Yes, I would love to, apparently.
No, we only named a few of the requirements. There's at least one he didn't meet.
Which one?
Not being a narcissist.
As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Mari-chan.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks because he died.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run the restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Wow. Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The love of an entrepreneur?
I can live with 0 of him, thank you.
I suppose I could roll at pastry school. That's a 4-day course.
Oh, my dear Mari-chan.
Underpaid workers will run his restaurant. Ain't that the truth?
I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end.
We made it! We didn't have an aneurysm from the stupidity. We made it!
I think I've had a few aneurysms though.
Not full ones.
Never again. Never again.
What? You don't want to try again for like the true good perfect ending?
There is no perfect ending.
We only got a half end. Also, oh my god, I didn't see this whole anime opening before.
Neither. Oh my gosh. What? The perfect ending is exiting the game and never turning it back on. Never
Great
remembering
idea.
this.
You know, I'm gonna just put this to the other. Where the fuck is my mouse? I'm gonna put it to layout, and we're gonna leave it there and not looking at this anymore. We're done. We made it. Happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is over for you, in fact.
Valentine's Day is very over for me, in fact. It's almost 2 a.m.
I still haven't had dinner. I should do that. You should also do that.
I still haven't had dinner myself.
You should fucking eat dinner. Now, shouldn't you?
I think it's like bedtime.
I think you should eat dinner.
I think it's bedtime.
I think you better eat 3 square meals tomorrow then. Like full ones, not just a piece of toast or something.
Oh, darn. I was gonna eat 3 Starbursts.
No. Magic says so too. You need to eat, Sharky.
Are we streaming this weekend?
No, because we finished this.
Okay, but we could do Hustle Cat.
I mean, if you want to, I can.
I mean, that's if you're available.
I'm available.
Hmm.
One of my friends wants to hang out, but it's the one who, like, doesn't show up until... Well, who says he's going to show up at 4 and then shows up at, like, 7.
Okay.
So, if you want to stream again this weekend, we can. I don't have a long weekend, so... Well,
It's
if
a
a friend
holiday?
wants to hang out... Huh?
It's a holiday?
President's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Monday. I don't get it off though, but yeah. But anyway, I don't think we would stream tomorrow because
No.
that's like, all right, turn off the game, leave. I'll go make dinner. I'll sleep. I'll
You
wake
wake up
up.
and then
I'll
you're
have
streaming.
lunch, and then we'll stream again.
No. If we stream, it'll be Sunday.
Yeah. So if you're free on Sunday, Magic, you can join us again. It's been great having you. We're really glad you joined us.
Yee.
I'm sorry, it was such an incredibly stupid game.
Or you're happy it's a stupid game.
I
because it
hope you
makes
had fun with how stupid it is, unlike Sharky, who just hated it every step of the way.
I sadly only had 2 glasses of alcohol.
And
Didn't
happy
get drunk
Ace
today.
Valentine's Day. Woo! I don't know if it's still Valentine's Day for you. I'm assuming not because most of the world is no longer Valentine's Day, but
It could be.
it could be, but you know, I don't know. I'm assuming not because there are only very few time zones left in the entire world that are still Valentine's Day right now.
Yes.
Happy Ace Valentine's!
Woo!
Okay. Thanks for joining, and we hope you join us again another time. Bye.